Hello, I'm Sonny Dosanjh. I'm one of the 8 co-authors of the book, Permission to Walk in Peace. And this book is about military veterans. It's an anthology of what happened on active duty, the trauma, when we got out, who helped us, and that long road to healing. My contributions are short stories, poems, and this is a short story about 2 or 3 minutes long. And it describes, the title is called Military Veteran Dog Tags. 69 degrees on a beautiful blue sky, sunny day. Slight breeze, which makes the leaves rustle ever so quietly. I could be anywhere, but I'm here. What I didn't know was that I was still at war. My dog tags, ironically, got them on. Once worn on active duty, are now worn on a last confused veteran. I'm older now. It's become an automatic action of wearing my dog tags everywhere I go, worn visibly, I might add, on top of any shirt. I don't know why, but I need to change a few mindsets, but I didn't realize I needed to start with my own mind. A few years back, I'd gotten into a bad car accident. I remember the paramedics ripping off my clothes. I didn't care to survive. However, I did. Someone took my belongings along with my blood-soaked clothes and my dog tags, dropped them off at my parents' place. They thought I died. Time passed, but I had not. I once mentioned that I was lost and confused to a person who was not in a position to help. He asked, "Why are you so confused?" It was my mistake to ask a civilian about a military veteran's mindset. Just looked at me with disdain, disappointment, lack of respect. Note to myself, stay clear of civilians. Thus the self-isolation and the downward spiral into alcoholism. These civilians are everywhere. I don't trust them. My mental war had taken its toll. I couldn't see it, but it was clear that I was fighting an imagined war. The price of this mental war was high. It cost me everything. The same day my ex-wife asked for a divorce, I went to work and got laid off. Within 1 hour, my world was turned upside down. How could this not be a war against forces that I cannot see? I thought I hit rock bottom. I had not. Several years later, I became jobless, homeless, and penniless. Prison system was calling my name. IRS was auditing me. Court systems wanted alimony and child support. Every credit card maxed out. Car in repo. Kids not talking to me. Couldn't pass a background check due to a court case. So no money, borrowing from family or wherever, ended up on food stamps. I was in the middle of a mental war, and I was losing the fight. I was losing even the energy or the will to live or to survive. I didn't care. I let go. To hell with it all. Letting go, it's liberating. I didn't care if I survived the day. Didn't care. Don't care about love, family, friends, money, sex, cars, sports, homes, food, drink, or a God I didn't understand. So the mental war raged on. Didn't care. My mind saw the enemy everywhere. They came at me in the dark, but they set me up during the day. Be wary of those civilians who smile. Be cautious of anybody in the military or veterans role. It's my daily mindset. They tried to kill me on active duty, but I survived. I've never trusted anyone in uniform again, ever since. How could I then trust somebody in a civilian world that didn't even understand the military mindset? So where could I go? I was lost. I was confused. And the old stoic motto of suck it up, soldier, didn't work for me. I was capable of hurting others badly. I needed to disappear from society. It's now 70 degrees. The sun is easing its way into my soul. It whispers to my heart about a young boy who once lived unafraid. There was an honor in being unafraid, fearless and courageous. Now it appears that there is no honor in letting go or giving up on life before it's run its course. So I try to learn how to die a dignified death. Perhaps like a warrior, but with no rank, military branch, or physical war. Just a lost and confused warrior fighting a mental, imagined war. Up to this point, I didn't have belief or faith in anything. All that started to slowly change as I let go. What more did I have but my breath? But then I realized, I could exercise a bit. And due to my status of poverty, I was lucky to have water, soup, and vegetable on a daily basis. I got this from a Sikh Gurdwara or temple, which provides free hot meals every day. So exercise and having both a spiritual and food diet became my norm. That's when the light within became lit. Not only with Sikhism, but Christianity, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, Islam, and many other non-religious but spiritual practices. The divine had entered into my mind, heart, and soul. Grace has made its presence felt, and the Almighty took me aside to observe my thoughts about the imagined mental war. At the same time, a fellow American Legionnaire was walking by me and noticed my dog tags, nonchalantly asked, "Why are you still at war?" What? He just kept on walking, and at the time I didn't think anything of it. In our veterans book club, which resulted in this book, a Vietnam veteran commented about "I am the war" versus "I was in war." Boom. And just like that, dots connected. I now had the ability to observe the thoughts, saw that it was all imagined. And just like that, my mentality switched. The dog tags that I used to wear outside, I put them away. My imagined mental war with everyone, everyone was over. The hatred, anger, resentment, and those feelings of anxiety, depression, and suicide over the course of 35 years had subsided. An inner peace had arrived, calmness of spirit, and a newfound joy of being alive for one more day. It's now 71 degrees. However, it feels like I'm in heaven. The sun is softly warming me, and I feel like I'm embraced by the entire universe. I'm no longer alone. The God that is on the outside is also the God that is on the inside, the God within. For me, it's nameless, shapeless, formless, does nothing, but leaves nothing undone. Today, like I said, I still wear 2 dog tags. One with my name, and the other one is blank, anonymous. If I didn't know which version of me was going to make it back. As of today, I'm transforming them from a symbol of war into a symbol for a spiritual warrior of peace.